Heyo everybody, Haku here with 35 Jump Week, Part 2. For this one we're going to be doing Don't Blush Sekime-san, Chapter 29, Neru, Way of the Martial Artist. I believe we're on Chapter 13, Ayakashi Triangle, Chapter 63, and Blue Box, Chapter 24. Pretty short one, no need to go into some long intro, let's just get into reading. Starting us off with Don't Blush Sekime-san, Chapter 29, and I'm excited to read because it feels like it's been forever since I got to read a bit of Sekime-san. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's see what we get into. The color frontispiece here, cute as always, a little more simple than some of the ones in the past. I want to tell you my true feelings. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We got left on this cliffhanger last time. The truth is, I'm dating our classmate, Sekime-san. And then there's a silence there. Whoa, are you really? I had no idea. I really thought they would just go straight up not believe him. Really? Okay, let's do our homework. Yeah. I thought they'd be more surprised, but I guess this is okay too. Anyway, I'm glad I was able to tell Miyakojima-kun and Omiya-kun. Now, I can start the new term feeling good. Are you hot, Takadono? Let me show you my new Megaton rice ball. Thanks. And then we have Sekime coming in. Sekime-san, good more. Just look at me, Takadono. What's wrong, Omiya-kun? You're acting like a possessive boyfriend from a girl's manga. Okay, take your seats, everyone. Time to start homeroom, or his friend's gonna be jealous. That's adorable. And we have Miyakojima squeezing between their desks. So, What's with your desk? Please, go back to your spot, Miyakojima. Is something going on? You give me no choice. I don't want to do this either, but... Come on. He's luring him with candy. Come on. Miyakojima-kun, your chair. He's just standing up with the desk and chair around his waist, it looks like. Something's weird. They're really pampering me today, and whenever I try to talk to Sekime-san, they go out of their way to stop me. Omiya-kun, Miyakojima-kun, do you two think that when I said I'm dating Sekime-san, that it was just my imagination? And then, what's with those ambiguous smiles? Maybe you don't believe me, but we really are dating. It's true. It's really true. I'm sorry we made you feel so lonely this summer break, Takadono. It's our fault for leaving you all alone. You've got it wrong. It's not my imagination. They think he's just gone mad with Chunibyo. It's true. It's really true. What's going on? Apparently Takadono's convinced that he and Sekime-san are dating. Let's go outside for some fresh air, Takadono. I guess the summer heat got to him. I said I'm fine. Could you get away from the classroom, Sekime-san? What's the matter? For some reason Takadono is totally convinced that you and he are dating each other. So we're all trying to calm him down right now? Oh, I thought she was gonna run away. Wait. Sekime-san, it's best not to agitate Takadono right now. It's true. We really are dating. Damn, I was surprised Sekime-san was able to do this. I like Takadono-kun. So cute. Sekime-san. I'm so happy, and he starts crying. I'm sorry, I'm always so embarrassed, so I ended up hurting you. And then the entire classroom in shambles. Good job, Sekime-san. I'm so proud of her. Wonderful. Amazing chapter. So great. So, yeah, amazing chapter. This kind of changes the paradigm of the story a little bit. So I'm excited to see where things go. But for now, either way, I'm moving on to Neru. Now on to Chapter 13 of Neru, Way of the Martial Artist. And, oh yeah, I guess we're gonna start getting into this 2v2 battle. I really like, again, the names are so difficult to get down in this series. I really like Neru's roommate, so I want to see more of him here. But we have this weird, like, the frogs representing them sort of poster, it looks like. Which is a bit odd, because Neru really hasn't done that sort of cartoony, symbolic-looking stuff. A match with Enkoji. Who could it be? Someone with a death wish for sure. What, Yado you mean? A first year? Are they insane? I hear it's a team battle. Who's this third year person? You know, the fallen dragon. So, where will the match take place? The moat. Alright. So it's interesting that they have entire posters up for for promoting these matches. Okay, so we have Enkoji Yoshiyuki and Yado Momo. Alright? Versus Satomi and Isami Neruma. Okay. Trying to get the names down. Because they don't always say or show their names often in this series. So it's a little bit harder to try to get them all down. And now we see this interesting assortment of cloths hung up. Alright, skill 13, curtains open. Who are you? You really can't remember faces, can you? Oh, yeah, he said he was going to cut his hair, right? Little brother Haiba. Oh, it's Natsume-senpai. Without your distinctive hairdo, it's hard to tell. Also, I'm the older brother. So, you only recognize my hair. That's rude. Want to watch this match together? Strong pass. We're getting some intense stares. 2 of the 3 strongest. Yeah. Well then, Coot, do you want to watch with me? Behind you, your big brother. And then she's shutting up the one guy. Why are all the biggest troublemakers right here? Sit down, sit down. Big sister Haiba she doesn't come to watch matches very often. Little sister. Well, it's my Kohai's first battle. Nozomiya, are you here to watch Neru too? Neru, who's that? Yikes, he's still holding a grudge. Just kidding, I'm interested. Honestly. I'm amazed he got Ryuzen to fight. How are you feeling? Terrible. Why are there so many stupid spectators? I want to get out of here. What happens if I bail now? I'll burn all your martial arts books, senpai. Those people. What? I said, we're here to cheer for you. That's what they said. Don't talk to me right now. You've heard of death makeup, right? I always do it before a match so I'm prepared to die. The weird thing is, ever since I started doing it, I haven't lost a single match. So, I don't really need a cheering section. Besides, I don't accept them. Sorry, hold up. I forgot to, throw the thingy up on screen. Alright, there it is. Besides, I don't accept them. Those guys only rang the bell because you carried them, right, Momo? Well, old man Yamanami would have been sad if only I got in. Such a good boy. Ahem, the use of Tanto and Jita are allowed. When one fighter taps out or if a judge pronounces a team unable to continue. So basically, the team with one person left standing wins. We have Tanto as a short sword or knife, Jita is a pointed baton with prongs. Right, each of you has submitted your paperwork, so I'm sure you're fully prepared, but please be careful not to get carried away. Though we'll have a medic on standby, just in case. Way to kill the excitement. Who invited Ebe to officiate? Anyway, this is a weird setup. The moat's hung with all sorts of fabric, kind of like a maze. We can see everyone's position, but once they're down there, they can't see neither enemy or ally. They can't just blindly attack the first person they encounter. The team that regroups first will have a strong edge. After paying respects to your opponents, the players will disperse. The match will begin in 10 seconds. I really like this setup, how they have the cloths and everything. It makes it feel like there's a bit more going on than just a straightforward fight. I feel like the environment of a fight can really add a lot. Alright, begin. First I've got to find my teammate Ryuzen. I'll move toward any signs of human presence as stealthily as possible. And then the most unstealthy, just blowing away the curtains. Huh? Found you. Nicely done. And then they throw spikes at him and start to move around and surround him. How can I dodge this? He leaned right into the punch, so he takes it on the forehead. A riveting match from the very start. That's him, the top scorer from this year's entrance exam, Momo Yado of the family renowned for its super strength. For real? How did Yado's punch not knock him out? That's some crazy core, neck, and head strength. I want to play too. He's just cutting through the curtains. Ryuzen senpai. Senpai, are you here? He hasn't moved a step since the beginning. What a loser. Gonna let your Kohai do all the fighting. Is he chickening out after all? I heard that. All of it. And again, he's probably being patient because he's a ranged fighter, from what we know with the projectile course, right? There. And he's spinning the jeet around. Here we go. Ah, and we get cliffhung. Ugh, wanted more action. Okay, it was really, really good. It was really good. I love this setup. It just sucks that I'm ready for this action. I'm so hyped for it. And then we cut away. So yeah, I guess it gives us something exciting to read next time around. But this was fun. Just continues to build the excitement. Not too much other than that to say about this. So I guess let's go ahead and move on to Ayakashi Triangle. Next up, we've got Ayakashi Triangle Chapter 63. So, yeah, let's jump in and continue. We're seeing, Hinojiki to start off. I used to be known as the gourmet genio, devouring many Ayakashi. It was for my enjoyment and to increase my Ayakashi power. Again, I've said it a million times, not in for redeeming this guy. He sucked. But then, damn it, don't get distracted. It ticks me off that I have to follow that woman's orders, but this is my chance to get revenge on Matsuri Kazumaki, the one who ruined me. Hey kid, it's dangerous up there. Come on down, the cop's yelling at him. Yo! Oh my god! Oh my god, Femme Matsuri swimsuit frontispiece. Oof. Femme Matsuri, like second best girl behind Lou. Lou is still my favorite. But oof. Chapter 63, Hinojiki's Revenge. So, washing it off with water didn't help. Nope, the ink came off, but it feels like it's permeated into my skin. Shirogane said the curse should weaken as time passes. I see, then you'll have to be extra careful for a while. Shadow Mei and Garaku are working together. That's a problem. Well, don't worry, I'll protect you. Yeah. Where are you going? Bathroom. Looks like those two are in trouble again. Thinks, oh gosh, why am I forgetting her name? Yep, forgetting her name. Kata? No, I don't remember. We have Lou in the background. Suzu saying that is kind of depressing. At this rate, I'm just a burden. Finally alone, Matsuri Kazumaki. That face. Prepare to die. You pervert! She just kicks the door into him and leaves. And then as he comes out, axe kick. But it looks like he avoids it. Alright, stomach growls. Oh? And then he gets kicked into the ground. Huh? Or no, he just collapses. Hinojiki, why aren't you using your ability to eat? You used to gain power by eating, Ayakashi, right? I don't have an appetite. What? But in Ayakashi's ability is the purpose of their existence. Is that possible? Is it because you fought Matsuri? Or could it be? You're finally up. Where's Garaku? He's on your side now, right? And he's with, Rochika. I can't believe you betrayed Suzu. I'm gonna freeze that idiot to death. Kill this one too, Rochika. He did horrible things to me in the past, says Shirogane. Leave him alone. Why didn't you kill me, Kazumaki? Showing mercy? Well, I owe you one, for saving me in the forest. You're going to regret it. I can devour your life force in a second with my engulfing shadow anytime I want. Then why didn't you do it earlier? What? Mong mime mohi hinogigi. And then, is her mouth just full from eating? Swallow your donut before you start talking. Matsuri told me that you're somehow different from before. No matter how hungry I get, I don't feel like eating. And it's all because of you. Me. That makes me lose my appetite. Why did you cry when I was dying? I've done terrible things to you. You should have been happy I was dying, but why did you? It's a secret. Think about it. When you figure out the answer, I'm sure you'll be reborn. I'll be reborn. You may be reborn as a mouse, says Shirogane. Just keep quiet. Or may you be reborn as a mouse. Oh dear, what are you hoping happens, Hinojiki? I knew you were useless. There's no need for that, because you still have me on your side. And then we have the black, gosh, why am I losing my train of thought? Geez, what's going on? The black origami used by Shadow May. Geez. Well, that was a really fun chapter. Continuing forward again, they might be willing to forgive Hinojiki more quickly than I am, but he killed those poor, innocent Ayakashi. Screw the guy. Not up for the redemption arc. So, yeah, was fun. The frontispiece was the best part of it. And I guess we'll just have to wait till next chapter. So for now, let's move on to Blue Box. Next up, we're on to Blue Box Chapter 24 to finish the video out. And I'm excited to see where this goes, because last time we had Taiki losing. And I think that that's really good for the character's development. I think that I really don't like reading series when the main character just wins all the time. I think it's much more meaningful when the main character has to overcome losing to win in the future. It's one of the reasons I like Hero Academia so much, why I like One Piece so much. The main character doesn't always win. They face setbacks, and that propels growth. So, yeah, I'm excited to see where this takes Taiki's character. We have number 24. That's just sports. Game 21 to 11, 21 to 13. Yusa from Sajikawa High wins. Huh? It's already over. Good game. Thank you. Can I have the winner's signature, please? What messy handwriting. Ah, now that I've lost, I have to help referee. Huh? It's over. And we cut to, Hina. Chono, the gymnastics girl. Kyo. Hey, there's still matches to be held, right? Like doing a round-robin tournament by block. Taiki hasn't even really gotten started. Nope, there's nothing like that. But Taiki tried so hard. In fact, I figured that you'd know better than anyone. If you're an athlete, you know. The tournament lasts a second, and whether or not you can play your game is the extent of your ability. Okay, you're not rewarded just because you try hard or put so much effort in. That's just sports. And we have him looking dejected. And Hina coming up. Say something. What is this? A game of red light, green light? I'd never do something so childish. You do all the time. Sorry, I cannot read that. What? Like tripping me from behind. Okay. Are you really in a position to be bringing that up? After all, I came all this way to bring you some food. Huh? You mean you seriously made a bento for me? That couldn't have been easy. I thought I would, but it was such a pain that I opted for some over-the-counter snacks. Sweet, no food poisoning. What was that? I'm sorry. I appreciate you going this far for me. It's nothing. Now calling match, men's singles. To be honest, I did think that at my skill level, nationals would be a tough prospect, but I guess the loftier the goal, the harder I can strive. It makes me feel like I have no choice but to work towards my goal. I think I've actually gotten better. When I took a game from Haku Senpai, I really thought I had a shot at going to nationals, but I think in the end, that might have been me not seeing myself for who I am. This stuff's good, I'll have to buy it next time. It really hits the spot. But the way he only looks forward and works so hard for it. That's Taiki's best trait. And we see Haku. Looks like he's also losing. I knew it. This year's victory goes to Sajikawa again. Hyodo's just too strong. Haku put up a good fight too. He secured his trip to nationals as a second year. When Hyodo graduates next year, he'll probably be the best player out there. But we can also expect good things from Sajikawa's Yusa. He lost to Hyodo in this tournament, but it was still a good match. I can't wait to see what happens going forward. Game. The winner is Hyodo from Sajikawa High School. Man, some really good shots this chapter. He came in second and is still making that face. I'll crush him at nationals. It's probably eating him up inside that Hyodo beat him. Say again? Let's go eat. Wait, where's Taiki? I was going to take him out for some grub. He went home. He's probably super depressed. Oh, I see. I can't stay down in the dumps forever. I'll get my head back in the game and work hard at practice. Just gotta take action and practice. And then I'll do my best next year. I'm still only in my first year. I've got 2 more chances after this. Even if Chinatsu-senpai's gone by then. And he looks at the calendar, then at the door. Right, but you don't have to. The thing is, and she smiles, I've got to build up my strength in time for nationals. I better cook up a feast. Thank you very much. Oh, good. Chinatsu-senpai is going to nationals. Good for her. I'm glad. Wow. Wow, wow. She does what she says she'll do. Too cool. And yet, and yet, and yet, and he runs off. Meanwhile, I lost. Again, I really like this. I really like the setback here and what it could mean for his character growth, and the fact that not only did he face the setback, but I know it was used in a different context, but the quote that they even used for the title of "That's Just Sports," I really wonder if this is setting up, again, more of his feelings of, if I work hard and do good at sports, that means she'll like me, when maybe we're going to get to the point where she likes him anyway, and he was putting too much attention on being good at sports. And again, the term "that's just sports" means like how good you are at badminton has nothing to do with their relationship, which is something I've been wanting from the beginning, for him to treat her as a human that he can just like talk to and not a badminton trophy. Also, so yeah, that's what I want. I would like for him to treat her as a person and not a badminton trophy. And I would like for the Hina subplot to not be a love triangle. I feel like, again, I read the comments for these chapters and everyone hates the idea of the love triangle. Them just being friends, because even Hina sort of comforting him after his loss here, they are like, I don't know, it feels so perfect for them to just be really good friends. And I feel like turning this into a love triangle and him having to choose between her and Chinatsu kind of puts a damper on the relationship a bit. It kind of takes away from it a little. So again, I guess that's what I hope from the series moving forward. But I thought this was a really good chapter. Lots of big 2-page spreads. I'm not reading on Manga Plus this time around. I do support the official stuff with Viz and reading on Manga Plus a lot for other things, but Manga Plus's reader is awful in the fact that it's split. Like, if you're reading horizontally, everything's way too small. Like the pages, the art, everything's way too small. But if you're reading vertically, they split up the 2-page spreads when, like, okay, here's the thing. I'm going to get into some talk about piracy here for a second. What I always see people say about piracy, and what I agree with, is if you want to stop piracy, provide a better quality service, because people will pay and support officially for a better quality service. But Manga Plus's reader, though everything else about Manga Plus is incredible, breaking up the 2-page spreads makes no sense to me when literally every single scanlation or unofficial site I have ever read anything on doesn't do that. So again, I think that's, I don't know, it's just a ridiculous dip in quality compared to every illegal piracy site. So again, I feel like, fix your problems. If you want people to read officially, you know, just provide a better service. And like I said, I do support officially. I read things on Manga Plus depending on what the series is. I sort of support via Viz, which is only like $2 a month, and you get all of the Jump stuff. I think the Jump Plus stuff is up there too. I'm actually not sure now that I'm thinking about it, but the Jump stuff is, and this is Jump. Yeah, actually not reading this from either of those readers because they're just not the best. And it's a shame too, because the double page spreads aren't split up for the Jump Plus series on Manga Plus. I'm pretty certain, like, because I read all of the Jump Plus series up there, double page spreads aren't split there, but it's just the mainline Jump stuff that the reader is crap. Because again, that's a pretty big glaring problem to me, breaking up the two-page spreads. Um, it just seems really dumb. Like you read a half page at a time. Um, so yeah, random rant about the one very bad thing about Manga Plus over. Everything else about Manga Plus is great. It's a wonderful way to support everything officially. The reader is just subpar. Compared to, again, illegal manga readers, which should not be the case. But either way, that's it for this Jump Week. Thank you for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters, my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more of all of this, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I'll give you one. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. Either way, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.